200 Business Idioms A to Z Part 1. Above board, meaning legally. Example, the only way to proceed is honestly above board. Across the board, meaning affecting everyone, applying to all. Example, equal pay across the board. At loggerheads, meaning in a dispute or quarrel. Example, I know we've been at loggerheads before, but I won't be working against you. Back down, to withdraw a claim. We won't back down on our demands. Backlash, negative reaction to something. He had a backlash since his last announcement. Backtrack, change one's opinion. He has hardly backtracked on any of his earlier statements. Ballpark figure, a roughly accurate estimation. Give me a ballpark figure. Be loaded, be very rich. Well, Tom's debt is loaded. Come under fire, to be attacked or criticized. James has come under fire for his bad performance in sales. Bean counter, accountant. John is the bean counter for our company. Bear fruit, to have a favorable result. Your study will bear fruit. Beat around the bush, to avoid getting to the point. Stop beating around the bush and get to the point. Bedrock, a basis or foundation. The Constitution is the bedrock of our freedoms. Beer money, a small amount of money. Stop and get some beer money at the ATM. Behind closed doors, not in public, in private. The hearing will be held behind closed doors. Behind the scenes, to work out of public, in secret. I'm more of a behind-the-scenes computer guy. Belt tightening, to reduce expenses. We just had to do a little belt tightening. Big shot, an important and powerful person. He just thinks he's a big shot, and he is still so young. Bite the bullet, to accept a difficult or unpleasant situation. In the end, Tom had to bite the bullet and take responsibility for his actions. Bite one's tongue, to stop yourself from saying something. I've had to bite my tongue to keep from snapping at people. Blank check, to give somebody complete control over something. I basically have a blank check to explore any field I want. Bottleneck. Delay or blockage. See, that's the bottleneck in your brilliant business plan. Bottom out. To reach the lowest point. The entire real estate market has bottomed out. Bounce back. To recover from earlier losses or problems. Real estate business always bounces back. Brains behind. The person who thinks of plans or makes important decisions for a group. I want to see the brains behind this operation. Break even. To make neither a profit nor a loss. If we break even at the end of the first year, I'll fund another year. Bring something to its knees. To cause a company to collapse. This economic crisis could bring our company to its knees. Brush aside. To ignore complaints or criticisms. Our PR department brushed aside all the customer complaints. Burn one's bridges. To leave a company on bad terms. If you quit your job, you'll be burning your bridges. Buy out. To purchase the ownership of a company. I'm gonna buy out the entire bazaar when we are done here. Call time on. To end. I'm calling time on this interview. Cash cow. A profitable business or product. He wanted me to become famous, so I could be his cash cow. Cash starved. Lacking cash money. Post-war Italy was a cash-starved country. Cause a stir. To cause controversy. Our decision caused quite a stir. Clamp down on. To take measures to stop an illegal activity. The government is clamping down on tax evasion. Clear a debt. To completely pay back a loan. I went there that night to clear a debt. Clear the air. To do something to end an argument. Listen, can we talk and clear the air? Climb the corporate ladder. To get promoted into better positions. So you thought you could just take her place and then you could climb the corporate ladder, huh? Company man. Somebody who is loyal to the company. You're a company man. You follow orders. Cook the books. To falsify a company's financial records. They put him in jail for cooking the books. Cook up. To invent a plan, to do something dishonest. They cooked up a scheme to take the company down. Corner the market. To become market leader. You corner the market, then raise the price. Cost an arm and a leg. To cost a lot of money. That diamond ring cost an arm and a leg. Cough up. To pay up. Are you really gonna cough up 200 grand for that car? Crack down on. To take severe measures. The Fed started cracking down on hacking. Create an even playing field. Create fair conditions for everyone. We need to create an even playing field for all investors. Crunch time. A critical moment when a decision has to be made. The crunch time is coming. Cushion the impact. To soften the effect of something. Our company will raise the wages of workers to cushion the impact of inflation. Cut back on. To reduce spending. We can't cut back on advertising budget. Cut one's losses. To end spending money on an unprofitable activity, to stop losing money. It's time to cut our losses and pull out of Asian market. Deadweight. Somebody who is useless to the organization. Clark is a deadweight in sales department. We should fire him. Dip into. To spend some of your money. I'm dipping into my savings for this. Dip one's toes into. To start doing something new slowly and carefully. Just dip your toes into the pool of possibility. Dirt cheap. Very cheap. The buyer who bought our company dirt cheap now wants to sell high. Dish the dirt. To reveal the secrets. You shouldn't have fired Daniel. He'll start to dish the dirt about the company now. Done deal. An agreement or decision which has already been made. Kelly will get the job. It's a done deal. Down the drain. To be wasted, money, time, or effort. My hard work goes down the drain. Drag on. To continue slowly without a result. Talks between the boss and suppliers are dragging on. Drag one's feet. To delay, to act slowly. EU has been dragging its feet on Turkey's membership. Drive a hard bargain. To negotiate forcefully. We drove a hard bargain and got an extra discount. A drop-off. Decrease, decline, reduction in something. There's been a drop-off in our sales. At the 11th hour. The last possible moment. I was assured that the sales would increase at the 11th hour. Face the music. To accept unpleasant consequences. We should face the music about the decline in our sales. Fall on deaf ears. To be ignored. You will go before the council, but your words will fall on deaf ears. Fall on hard times. To experience difficult situations. Apple computer has fallen on hard times. Feather one's nest. To acquire wealth for yourself. Some people really did try to feather their own nests, no matter what the circumstances. Be fired. To lose your job. Tom was fired because he often showed up late for work. Flatline. To show no signs of movement or life. Our old profits have flatlined. Flood the market. To sell a lot of products in a particular market. Cheap cell phones from China are flooding the market. Foot the bill. To pay for. Your boss should foot the bill for travel expenses. A free hand. To let somebody do whatever they want. They gave me a free hand to make a deal. Game the system. To manipulate the system to your advantage. A bunch of rich manufacturers are trying to game the system. Gain ground. To make progress. We aim to gain ground in China's market. Gather pace. To become faster, to speed up. The company's production line is gathering pace. Gear up. To prepare for something. Well, we are gearing up for mass production immediately. Get right to the point. To speak plainly. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to the point. Get the sack. To be fired from a job. He got the sack after a few warnings. Get the show on the road. To begin, to get started. We need to produce 1,000 shoes today. Let's get the show on the road. Get your act together. to work in a more efficient way. You need to get your act together if you want a promotion. Get your wires crossed. To get confused, to misunderstand something. I guess you got your wires crossed. I'm firing you. Gloss over. To ignore unpleasant facts. We can't just gloss over the decrease in sales. Go belly up. To fail. He loaned me money to start a restaurant, and it went belly up. Go for a song. To be sold very cheaply. The company went for a song last year. Go from bad to worse. To become worse. Business keeps going from bad to worse. Go around in circles. To do the same thing without making any progress. Your ideas go around in circles, but you aren't yet able to think. Go sour. To become unpleasant. Then his business went sour, and he got sick. Go the extra mile. To try very hard to achieve something. I work on commission so that I always go the extra mile. Go through the roof. To increase rapidly, to rise to a very high level. House prices in the neighborhood are going through the roof. Golden opportunity. An excellent chance to do something. This is a golden opportunity to invest in real estate. Gravy train. An easy way of making a lot of money. This company is a gravy train for us. Grease one's palm. To give money to somebody as a bribe. You need to grease a few politicians' palms to build the factory. Give somebody the green light. To give somebody permission to do something. The boss gave us the green light to start our new project. Hard pressed. To experience financial difficulty. Many workers are hard pressed and angry. Have a lot on one's plate. To have a lot of work to do. Actually, I have a lot on my plate today. Have a quick word. To talk to somebody briefly. Can I just have a quick word with you, please? Put all your eggs in one basket. To depend only on one plan or strategy. Stocks fell hard. It was a bad idea to put all your eggs in one basket. Have deep pockets. To have a lot of money. Insurance companies have deep pockets. Have your hands tied. To be unable to act freely. The judges have their hands tied by the law. Thanks for watching.